Hello! I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. So today the moon is entering Cancer, so I have a reading for my Cancer moons. I have to be honest, I'm a little extra excited about this reading because I am a Cancer moon. But I promise I will keep myself out of this. I will stay unbiased, but I am excited. So, let's see what message the moon has for us today. As I'm shuffling, I invite you to take some deep breaths to ground yourself. Take a look at your surroundings. Oh, that's all three. There we go. I've got one of my cats crawling around right now, so if you hear any noises in the back, it's most likely just my cats. That goes for all my videos. My cats are, I have 3 cats and they're all very playful and sometimes moody. Let's get our last one. This last card's kind of struggling. Okay, go with that. All right, my Cancer moons. Oh, and I always forget to say this, but if you are not a Cancer moon, please feel free to stay. I'm going to tell you a lot of things in this reading, but the most important thing is that you use your own intuition. If you feel like you might get something out of this reading, please stay. Remember that I am using my intuition mostly to give you these, but if you see a certain image or some part of these cards have a certain meaning to you, take note of that. That is important. Your intuition is, I was gonna say just as important as mine, but it's your intuition. It's more important than mine to you. Okay, anyway, let's dive into this. So our oracle card, we've got happy. What? Okay, we're starting us off strong. My Cancer moons. Oh, that is such a gorgeous card. I know I say that about so many cards, but I especially like that one. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got Page of Swords reversed, 6 of Cups reversed, Judgment reversed, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, 8 of Swords. Whew. All right, that's a lot of swords energy. All right, my Cancer moons. So starting off, we've got this Page of Swords, which page cards usually represent like a very childlike energy. It kind of is like somebody who's new at something, starting a new journey. And especially when we have them reversed, it's kind of a feeling of being a novice at something, not knowing very much about it. It can kind of have meanings of like immaturity or recklessness, but things like that. I guess I should say too. Okay, Ace or the Suit of Swords. Suit of Swords represents. It's associated with the air element, and it represents quick, fast energy. Also, swords usually refers to like communication, but it's very quick moving energy, quick, high energy, right? So when we have the Page of Swords, we have this figure here who's holding a sword. So it's like, I mean, think if you give a child a sword, right? Chances are you have to watch them very carefully because they might get too excited and end up swinging the sword around that's, a little too heavy for them or, they don't know how to handle it properly. So you'd have to like watch them very carefully and make sure they don't hurt themselves or someone else. That's Page of Swords energy, just being very, you might, I don't know what this reading's about yet, but there might be something that you're being a little reckless with, but in the sense of like you're just like overexcited. Below that, we do have the Knight of Swords, which again is this very fast moving energy, this very excited energy. Sorry, I've got this little kitty behind me who's just sitting watching our reading. Hello. Okay. But the Knight of Swords does have a more positive feeling to it. I kind of think of Knight of Swords as like star athlete energy. Like if you think of I don't know, maybe like some high school kid who is like the star of their football team or something, and they're just like going, like super dedicated, all in on what it is they're doing, and they're being successful. We have it upright, so that's good. But yeah, we do have Six of Cups reverse, which I'm gonna go ahead and show you this one. We've got these two little children who are just kind of sitting with these cups, just kind of placing flowers into the cups. Just like this very pure, innocent feeling to them. Six of Cups is the card of nostalgia. Kind of clinging to people and things that remind you of your past, or places that remind you of your past, like, the good old days. So when we have it reversed, that means that you might be clinging to those happy memories a little too much. You might be a little stuck in the past and not really willing to change. And below that, we have the Ace of Swords too, which we have that upright. And again, Ace of Swords is pretty similar to the Page of Swords, although we do have it upright here, which represents like a new opportunity, a new thing that kind of just sprung up out of nowhere. So maybe there is some sort of new opportunity here that you're not super into. You're not super, maybe you're a little nervous about, All right, then we have the Judgment card, which we also have reversed. Okay, I'm slowly putting this picture together, this puzzle together. Yeah, I actually want to take a moment and specifically talk about these two cards here. And so, Judgment Reversed is self-doubt, self-loathing, right? And I think, okay, that's a pretty strong word, but just not feeling very good about yourself, not feeling very confident. And I think that's a really interesting card to pair with this Eight of Swords, which to me, Eight of Swords is a very like notorious, infamous card. I don't know, I just think of it that way because Eight of Swords represents self-victimization. It's where you find yourself in some sort of situation that maybe you did not get yourself into that situation. Maybe it was somebody else's fault. Who knows? But you're not getting yourself out of it, you know? And I think, again, it goes hand in hand with this Judgment card. I think you might have been placed in this situation that sucks. It's some sort of difficult situation. Maybe you put yourself there. Maybe somebody else put you there. Maybe it's just like your mental health. Maybe it's, you know, or whatever. It just happened. That doesn't really matter, right? Because at the end of the day, whatever the situation is, it's a situation where you have to get yourself out of it. And you are not getting yourself out of it. You're kind of, Eight of Swords is the card of like self-pity, of like, oh, I'm in such a horrible situation, I don't know what to do, and everything's so terrible. And it's like, okay, it's fine to feel those feelings, but at some point you do have to get yourself out of that, right? And I think you might not be getting yourself out of that because you don't know if you can, right? Maybe you feel like you're not good enough. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve anything better. Okay, I have my clicking moment. All right, Cancer moons. I think that things are generally going good for you right now. I do think so. And I mostly think that because of this card. Like, I know I just said a bunch of negative stuff, but I think things are going good for you right now. With this Knight of Swords and Page of Swords, this is good energy. I actually am getting good energy from this, even though this is reversed, because I feel like you are moving on to something good. I feel like you have started something new, started something good. Things are generally, like, your life is generally moving in the direction you want it to. But I think this reading is telling you that there's still some things that are holding you back that maybe you don't, you haven't fully processed, that is kind of hindering your full success and your full happiness. Okay. I think it has something to do with your past. Yeah, I know I said before that this Six of Cups reversed might mean that you're clinging to your past, but I'm actually starting to feel like it might be more that there's just something from your past, and specifically your childhood, that you're still clinging on to, some sort of thought pattern that you've had for pretty much most of your life. And maybe that's where this self-doubt is coming from. And maybe you do use that as a crutch. I almost said clutch. Which, let me make clear, I think we all have this. I think every single one of us has bad things from our childhood that prevent us from, reaching our full potential. But I see this right now for Cancer moons as being a really good time to work on that stuff, or to at least visit that stuff. And I specifically say that because of this Ace of Swords. I feel like it's telling me that if you can look at, maybe you can ask yourself, what is preventing me from feeling more confident? Is there something that happened in my past, like like your childhood past, that makes me feel like I don't deserve to be more happy, or I don't deserve to have more success? Because honestly, I don't know what this is about. I'm guessing this reading is about some sort of career thing, or some maybe school, some sort of project thing. I'm not really sure. I don't think this reading is going to tell me exactly what it's about. But you are working really hard. This Page of Swords, I mean, we have swords energy. That's that's a lot, in a good way. But this Knight of Swords, this Page of Swords, it's very like excited, big energy, very you're working really hard towards something, and that's really great. But I think you're just not reaching your full potential because of these things that, or maybe one specific thing that's holding you back. And because this Ace of Swords is below the Six of Cups, that makes me think that, if you can resolve some of this, I think it'll really kickstart like a new chapter. It'll give you like a second wind or something, I think, or maybe you'll be able to see new perspectives and be like, oh, But I think at the heart of it, there's just some kind of self-confidence or self-doubt issue going on. And again, with this Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords is a tough card because nobody likes nobody likes hearing that you're just victimizing yourself, right? But I would encourage you to see this card, especially in the context of this reading, see this as, yes, you have an issue, but you are the one who can fix it, right? You can take control of that and you can fix that. That's what this is telling me. This isn't telling me, you're the problem. You're the one putting yourself in this terrible situation. No. This is telling me you are the one who can fix this. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know what happened back then. But you have the power to overcome this. And it starts with just revisiting that. And I do want to say too, I kind of feel like more than anything, resolving these issues is just going to make you more happy. Yes, this Ace of Swords makes me think that it will just help you in whatever career or project or whatever it is that you are working so hard on right now. It'll help you with that. But I think just more deeply, it will just make you more happy to focus on this, which is a simple little message, but I think it's powerful. And I do want to real quick just note that what's jumping out at me right now is, I don't know if you can see super well, I think you can, but this Page of Swords figure is looking down at these little children that that's really making me feel like that these are connected, that by stepping back and looking at this situation, that's what's holding this person back, is something from back here. Okay, so my Cancer moons, I hope that all made sense. don't know. I mean, I know I'm saying a lot of sad stuff, and hopefully I'm not coming off too harsh or anything, but I don't know. I see this as a generally positive reading. I think it's just the the message from the moon or the message from these cards. It's just telling you that, you are working really super hard right now, and that's really great. Um, but by resolving these issues, or I don't know, maybe we can't fully resolve those issues, but at least by working on them, revisiting them, that can really help you out in the long run. Um, yeah. So, Cancer Moons and everybody else who is watching, thank you so much for watching. I hope you connected with this. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can leave a comment or you can just reach out to me. I'd be happy to give you any clarification or help answer your questions if I'm able to. And yeah, I will see you soon. Bye!